Hey friends, my name is Jake. Welcome to Canadian Cutting Edge. Back in the fall of 2020, we saw this. This is the Blitz 360 from TSPROF. And it's a good little sharpening system. I quite like it. Now, they sent me this. The Blitz 360 Pro. I'd like to show you its features and everything else about it. So if you're interested in TSPROF Blitz sharpening systems, or if you're interested in getting your first guided sharpening system perhaps, or upgrading from something inexpensive like a Lansky system or what have you, because you just want to have something that's got more precision than say like a work sharp precision, this could be the ticket. Now, it does cost a bit of money. It's not free, that's for sure. But if it's anything like the Blitz 360 and anything like my TSPROF K02 with the K03 upgrade kit, it's going to be good because TSPROF makes some pretty precision stuff. They've got warehouses and stores in the United States and in Russia, so if you are in America, North America, buy it from the USA store. If you're, say, in Europe somewhere, buy it from the Russia store and get the things delivered to you as quickly as possible. So let's get to the tabletop and take a look at it. Okay, opening it up for the first time. Now, let's use my knife. There we go. Oh, by the way, they also sent me a pad of paper, spiral bound. This is a graph can of paper. So they've got little extra things there as well. There's the user manual. Oh, and it's got a sleeve that you can put into a binder if you want to. Holes already put in it. And a sheet of stickers for those of you guys who like stickers. I put stickers on my walker. It's technically called a rollator because it's a walker with wheels. All right, foam goes down there. Now, I've not looked at what anyone else has to say about these things, so I don't know anything about what the changes are. I decided I'd want to find out on my own. We've got lots of little bits of foam all over the bottom of it. They clip by static. I thought maybe the Pro would be slightly bigger, but I think it's the same size. We'll put them side by side later on. A stone holder. Some more of the stone holder. A marker or a pen. A pen. Another part of it. Bits and bobs. And it came with 5, I think these are CBM stones. It says diamond on them. So 5 diamond stones. And that is it. So we've got extra coarse F150, coarse F220, medium F400, fine F600, and fine F1000. So put those to the side over there. And if you saw the video of the Blitz 360, I think it's the same thing. The clamps look different. They're a totally different clamp. This is a one-piece aluminum clamp. Let's see if I can get a good close-up of it. If it'll focus up here. There you go. Put my hand behind it for contrast. So yeah, that looks pretty good. And I'm going to have to pause the camera now. I'll put the, I'll just put this on here now before I pause the camera. No, I'll pause the camera, clean off some of the dust here. Okay, I've taken a look around the system and the differences I've found. When I put this piece on my Blitz 360, I put it on above and they've put it on below. Now you can take it apart and swap it up and down, depending on if predominantly you do steeper angles or shallower angles. It really doesn't mean that much either way. You just change it. It's not right or wrong, I think, because who wants to admit they're wrong, right? Not me. The other difference that I found is basically with the the clamp holder and the clamps. Let's see if I can zoom the camera in a bit more. Now, let's move these to the side. I already showed you the difference in the clamps. Well, I didn't show you these clamps, the original clamps, just in case you don't have one. Here, let's take the stone holder off. Make it easier. The original clamps are like that. It's a piece of spring steel. I believe it's spring steel. One screw to tighten and adjust it. That's very good. But they only have 4 places these clamps can be. So there's 2 clamps. They can either be in or they can be out. Of course, you can mix and match, have this one in and this one out, or vice versa, whatever. But there's 4 positions on that arm. So on this guy, let's see if I can get the angle right. There we go. On this guy, they've got a new arm, and it's got a hole there for sliding adjustment. So you've got much greater range of adjusting where these clamps are going to sit. And of course, they've got, you know, this is, I think, a piece of billet aluminum that they've milled out. Other than that, it looks like it's the exact same size and the exact same dimensions, that size, exact same layout, identical parts everywhere else. It's the same thing. Well, one other thing they changed, the plate. Is that the same, or is that a thicker plate, base plate? Yeah, it's a thicker base plate, so that gives it more mass, a little less likely to move around. Now, I have used some of TSPROF's stones before, so I can tell you these stones are pretty good. They are a layer of stones on top of a thin media, and then that's glued onto an aluminum plate. And I haven't used them till they're dull, so I don't know how long they last, but they do cut quite well. And it's a great set of stones, certainly for somebody to start with. And like I said, I don't know how long they're going to last, but they do cut quite well. Now I'm going to test these clamps, so I'll have to pause the camera while I set that up. While I clean up, I wanted to let you know there is an upgrade kit for the Blitz that you already have if you want to make the clamp system a whole lot better. Only $90. One other difference that I noticed is the Allen key that you need to use here to tighten this that's the wrong one. A 2mm Allen key, which is okay. These guys are using 2.5mm, which is quite a bit bigger. It's a good upgrade to go to 2.5mm up from 2mm. So that's another good change. But other than that, yeah, I've gone through this whole thing and I can't find any other changes. So please watch the video on the Blitz 360 for the how-to use this. But now I'll finally show you, these clamps at work. First off, to adjust where it is, you just take your Allen key, because at the back here, there is a nut of sorts, but basically it's just got two holes drilled all the way through it at 90 degrees from one another. And so you put it in there and you loosen it. There you go. I turned it loose a little bit. Now you can adjust it to wherever you want it. Let's just say I want it to go all the way in, and then I just tighten it up a little bit, and now it's going to stay. So that's easy to adjust, where you want the clamp. And actually I should adjust this one in a little bit too. You don't have to over tighten things. People tend to over tighten things way too much. And then to tighten the blade down, get the Allen key in properly. There we go. And I'll tighten it down. Now that's the main one that's going to hold the knife, and it's not tight yet. It can move a little bit, but I'm going to tighten this one down. It's just barely at the tip. That's just to help keep it aligned. And that's all there is to it. You just tighten it where you want it, and then it's tight. I can move the whole unit just by pulling on the knife. These clamps, I really like them quite a bit over the original clamps on the Blitz 360. So if you're in the market for a small system like this, I think the upgrades that they've done at the head here of the sharpening rig are very much worth, if it's costing extra, it's just a lot better system. There's one thing finally that I wanted to cover in this video that I think they missed, at least in my opinion. This is the Blitz 360. There's an upgrade that I got for it to find the grind angle. There's no place to, measure with a digital angle finder. Just imagine there's a knife clamped in here. There's no place to zero it out. This plate doesn't work because that might be at a different angle than the blade is. And your blade, if it's a full flat grind, where do you put it for the angle? And if it's not a full flat grind, where's the tiny little spot you can put it on the ricasso to measure, to get a zero measurement? There's nothing there, although you can put it on the stone to find what angle you're at. So they offered an upgrade. It's this little indexing plate that you can screw in on here. It's got a magnet on it. It's for your angle finder indexing. And so whatever angle you're at, that you can adjust this to, let me change that. So whatever angle you've adjusted it to, or whatever angle you've changed it to back here, once you're done, you put it on here and you zero your digital angle finder, and then you go like that and put it on the edge. And then you know what angle you're sharpening at. The Pro still has those holes there for doing that, but I think they should have included that little plate by default. They're calling it a Pro after all, and a Pro wants to know exactly what angle they're sharpening at. Now, buying that plate is not very expensive, so when you order this, I suggest very strongly that you order
the angle plate as well. It's just a really smart thing, so you can get the exact angle. There are angle numbers on here and indicators for what's a good angle for different types of knives, but only a digital angle finder is going to tell you exactly what angle you're sharpening at. So the Pro, it's not that much more money. It's about $49 more than the similarly kitted out Blitz 360. So the upgrade kit here, they sell it for $90 more. That's, I think, seems fair to me. If you've already got a Blitz 360, that's a whole lot better. The ease of moving these clamps around really makes a big difference because it was quite hard to get back in behind through the whole unit to get to these little screws at the back to change where these clamps are. If anybody who's got one of these knows what I'm talking about. And so that upgrade is a really good idea. But yeah, it does flip 360. You can flip the blade over easily if you haven't seen the original Blitz 360 video. So it's a very precise thing. And you can put bigger knives on here. This is just a tiny knife. Well, it's under 3-inch knife. You can put 6-inch blades, 6-inch cutting edge on here and hold it properly, you know, as long as it's not too terribly thick. Almost 3/16 of an inch. That's well over 1/8 of an inch thick steel you can put in these clamps. So, and it's so compact. You just fold it up and you store it somewhere if you've got a small place that you live in, or if you like to travel with your sharpening system. The Blitz 360 and the Blitz Pro especially is a really good idea. Of course, they also got just the base Blitz as well. There you go. That is the Blitz Pro that just came out. It's available right now for orders. And this upgrade kit right here, I think it's just pre-orders at the moment, but you can go ahead and get that for your existing Blitz 360 or Blitz. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And remember, friends, always cut towards your chum, not your thumb. Bye for now.